Mike, it's a 2-1 win away here at Chester. Just first off, how do you reflect on that 90 minutes?
Huge character from the lads. I felt as though we started the first and the second half a little bit sleepy. But what I said to them in the changing room is the character to be able to change the momentum in a game, to stick to what you're doing, and to be able to come into the game. And how I felt was though the large periods, majority really, we dominated with the ball. Say the first 10-15 minutes of both halves, I felt as though we struggled to get a grips of it, but yeah, the lads they were excellent. Like I say, the character they showed, the work rate, the sticking to their process, their identity, and deserve everything.
Dominated possession largely in the first half after that kind of early period, like you say. At half time, what was kind of the general message from yourself when obviously going in 1-0 up?
I mean, 1-0 is a very dangerous scoreline, and you just got to go back to the reset and come out 1-0, 0-0, and make sure you go about your business in the first 10 minutes and win the battle. And then once it settles down, which is obviously our general game plan, but it was just about us being on the front foot. The lads know that when we're on the front foot and we're positive, we've got energy, we're anticipating, we're looking forward. Not many teams can deal with the quality we've got in the squad, but if we come off it, if there's one or two that aren't at the races, then we get pegged back, and it becomes a difficult afternoon. But the character they showed was tremendous.
And staying alert and kind of never switching off whatever's happening on the pitch is something that yourself and Busted have sort of tried to instill into the lads, and both goals have kind of come as a result of exactly that. So how pleasing is that for you from a manager's perspective?
Yeah, like I say, today was, in terms of it wasn't a pure 90-minute performance of exactly what we can do and how we can move the ball, but in terms of it's just the respect that you've got to show to the opponent. It's a massive club and very experienced manager and a very good team. But what I really liked was how we managed to turn a slow start around and build into it, and influence the game like we did.
You've mentioned the squad depth and having those options that you do at the minute. Obviously brought Macaulay Longstaff on towards the end, and he's ended up grabbing the winner through a bit of persistence from himself. How pleasing is that like you say, you've got an option that you can bring on off the bench who ultimately, like today, has changed the game? Yeah,
it's huge. And for both goal scorers, I think they both deserve huge credit in terms of coming in. They've been working their socks off, and we've changed it around a little bit, and they've not let that kind of deflate them, and they've continued working hard, and they've both got their rewards today. I thought, it's difficult coming off the bench to influence the game, but yeah, Macca was excellent, and he's just great character to have around the place. And like I say, Jordan, he's shown the levels that he produced last year, which I'm delighted.
And of course, you have another couple of away games coming up next week, so I suppose not an awful lot of rest for you, but when you're in form like this with 3 on the bounce, would you rather have those games coming thick and fast?
Yeah, sure. We know it's going to be a relentless season, and obviously with the lockdowns and things like that, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult to navigate through. But like I say, we've got a squad, we've got the character, and we are in good standings at the minute. We're in a good period, momentum, and we've just got to keep building, not getting away from the basics, and making sure that we recover well mentally and physically. And there's a very tough test on Wednesday.